As we discussed in the previous video that the cap height of a sleeve is directly associated with the depth of the back neck and the fit of the garment. Here are two sleeves which you can see. The cap height of this particular sleeve is much more than the cap height of this sleeve. Okay, and so you can also see the change in the armhole curve over here of the sleeve. In both the sleeves, this is little flatter, right? But this is little raised up curve of the armhole. Now both the sleeves can be fixed onto the garment as satin sleeves. Satin sleeves are where the side seams of the sleeves are stitched first, the side seams of the garment are stitched, and then the sleeve is set into the circumference of the armhole by giving a certain numbing on the crown of the shoulder so as to make it fit on a smoother way on the rounding of the top arm of the hand. So both the sleeves can be stitched either as a satin format or it can be stitched from the side seam along the garment side seam. Now when you stitch the sleeves from side seams of the sleeve along the side seams of the garment, there are chances that when you raise your arm up, the sleeve might pull the garment up. Okay, and generally that happens when you have this depth of cap height, then the garment will generally get pulled up, but when the sleeve hangs straight down onto the garment or onto the body, it will have a creaseless, smooth, straight fall. But whereas when it comes to this particular type where the cap height is smaller, the garment gets lifted less in this, but you will find certain creases happening on the arm. So when you use this particular type of sleeve, that is with a smaller cap height, this goes well with necklines which are deeper, like in a saree blouse or a kurti where the neckline is deeper, you will find the cap height will be smaller. Now this was associated with Indian garments, as I said, that it depends upon the depth of the neck and the cap height. Similarly, in Western garments, in certain jackets, skiing jackets and all, you will find the cap height as smaller so that while using it for that particular purpose, the jacket doesn't get pulled up and raised up. So yeah, that's the difference between the Western garment and the Indian garment. For more information on how to draft a sleeve, how to use the cap height, how much to decrease the cap height when you are working on certain garments, stay tuned.